Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to review my Rothys. I got these about a month ago, so this is going to be my month review. So it's just like a new kind of review. It's not like a review where I've had them for a year and I'm talking about the wear and stuff. This is just like a pretty much a first impressions kind of video. So if that interests you and if you're trying to decide if you want to buy some Rothys or not, keep watching. In a month, I actually have two pairs. I bought red ones and I bought black ones. I actually bought the black ones first, and the next day, I think, I bought the red ones. So first I'm going to talk about fit, because I know there's like a bunch of controversy over how Rothys fit, if they run big, if they run small, you know, whatever. So mine are a size 9. I wear a size 8.5 in normal flats, and I wear a size 9 in sneakers. So I decided to opt for the 9. When I put them on at first, they were a little bit too big. They were big like right here. They weren't big up here. They were okay up there, but just the sides were really big. But what I had noticed, they don't like break in or anything. There's not a break in period. I just got used to them. So because normal flats are pretty tight, and these ones are loose, but they don't like fall off your feet kind of loose. They're just like breathable. So that took some getting used to for me, because I like tight footwear. If you don't like tight footwear, then you'll have no problem. But I actually considered going down a size, but I didn't want to like wait for them to come, so I just decided to suck it up. And the thing is, if I went down a size, it still would have been big right here, and it would have been not as big right here, which they almost would have been too small. And they are stretchy, so like if you put your feet in there, you can see your toes if they're too small. So that was another reason why I didn't size down, because I didn't want to see my toes in here. I felt like that was a little bit too unprofessional. So that is how the black ones fit. And actually, when I ordered the red ones, they fit a little bit more snug. I like them better. I've heard that it depends on what color you wear, and I'm not sure why. It's just, you know, I mean, if you try two different pieces of clothing on from the same brand, they might fit different. I think it's just kind of like that. So the red ones are actually tighter in my opinion, and I'm not sure why, but the red ones have some support back here, whereas the black ones don't have as thick of a support. So I'm not sure. But I'm not sure if that made a difference like in how they fit. But my red ones are a lot more comfortable. And for those of you that have a heel lift, a leg length discrepancy, I wear a heel lift. It fits right underneath because there's an insert that you can take in and out. And it fits right underneath, and your foot doesn't slip out or anything. And that is one of the reasons why I got them, actually. So next I want to talk about wearing them. And washing them, actually. So I wore them all week, 1 week. I think I wore them 4 days out of the 5 at work. And by the time I was done, I noticed they were starting to get a little bit smelly. So I threw them in the wash. I followed the wash instructions. I actually put, they're called Eco Nuts. I can link them down below. They're like a nut, a Himalayan nut that you use to wash your clothes. It's like all organic and natural. And I use that because they recommend you using natural detergent just so it doesn't hurt the shoe. You throw them in cold water and they come out and they're clean, and then you dry them. You don't put them in the dryer and you don't put them in the sun. You air dry them. I put a fan on mine to dry them faster, and then in a few hours they're good as new again. And the best part about it is they don't smell after you wash them. They're like brand new. I've washed mine 3 times so far. I've been washing them once a week. I know for a fact that if I just washed the insert, that would be okay, because the shoe itself doesn't really get stinky. It's just the insert. So I could do that if I wanted to. I've just been washing the whole thing. And there is an option to get extra inserts, so if you really wanted to, you could get a whole bunch of extra ones and just switch them in and out so that you have a fresh pair every time you wear them. But this is 3 times washing them, and they look brand new. I mean, they are not faded. they're not going to get faded. I've read a bunch of reviews how they're not going to get faded even after like a year of wearing them. So I'm not worried about that, and after a month, no tread is gone at the bottom of them. So that's another good perk. They don't wear down. And they don't shrink or get looser because they're made out of like a plastic. They actually use old water bottles in this, so I'm not quite sure what the material is made out of, but I know it contains plastic. So it won't shrink, it won't stretch out, anything like that. They hold their shape, and my opinion, I totally recommend these shoes. It is so worth the money. I can link my referral code down below. I think you get $20 off your first pair, and then I supposedly get $20 off a pair. I don't know because I used it and I never got one. So I don't know, but you get $20 off your first pair. And what I did to get $20 off the second pair is I just had my mom order them for me under her name, her email address, you know, all her information, and she did that, and I got them for $20 off my second pair. And actually, I would not recommend going to like other sites to buy them. Like, definitely don't go to eBay or Poshmark, because they actually most of the time are cheaper on Rothy's. Unless you're trying to find a very sought after retired color, they are cheaper on Rothy's. So these were $105 after the code. The point is $115. The loafer is pretty expensive, and the sneaker is, I think, $105 as well. So it really varies how much they are, but the flat is definitely the cheaper one. I've heard for the point you want to go up a size, but I have not had any experience with the point, so this video is basically just for the flat. I want to try the point at some point, but for now I like the flat. I think it's classic, it can go with anything, and I really highly recommend these shoes. They are definitely worth the money. As soon as I got them, I got rid of like all of my shoes that I got for like a few bucks somewhere. I just got rid of them all, and I'm definitely sticking with these. I wear both of these two. They go with pretty much everything, and I wear them to work every day, and they're a good just like casual shoe to wear around that makes you look a little bit more dressed up. So if you're interested in buying a pair, again, my referral code is down below. You can save $20 off your first pair. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel for future videos. Thanks for watching.